Hello, my name is Edison Young, and I'm a graphic design student who focuses on branding and visual identity. My main focus is using color, typography, and layout to create a cohesive design that works on all different platforms. I'm excited to show you my work, and hopefully, I can name some improvements.
All right, and so these are my works for the graphic design, and I created this through a PowerPoint. So this is Taxonomically. It's meant to showcase the works that I am showing, which is the signages that would be the entrance, the exit, and there's another one that's the thank you, but I didn't show that one because I felt like there was already too much going on that page. Some improvements I think would be this lanyard. I feel like I could like condense and make it more cleaner look because right now it looks very blocky and it doesn't look realistic in a sense. So yeah, I think that's something I'll be working on for the tech assembly. Next thing is the annual report. So there are some things that I've noticed here that I could work on for the financial report, especially right here in this page. Um, I think I could increase the spacing here because I feel like the text is very tight, but like it's already like so much better than what it was before. Um, some things here on the social media, the strokes on the lines, I don't think I can keep it like that. I think I need to remove the strokes to make it easier to look at. Some of them are noticeably smaller than the others, so I'll definitely be increasing it so it's the same size with the width and height. So this is a video. I worked on a lot of it on the TOC, and one of the things was this picture was from Unsplash. So with Unsplash pictures, there inevitably has some things that you probably don't want to see in the work. So this Suvio strawberry peach jam was placed above the bag that was originally there. And because of that, I feel like we need to either remove the sharp edges on these. That's why I feel like the next thing I would be doing is going into Photoshop and removing these sharp lines on the edge that need to be smoothed out, blurred out. And I'm not sure why there's a highlight here. There should never be a highlight on the back because this is where all the shadow is and the lighting is from, the front. So I didn't really know what else to do for the components for Sabio. So in this instance, I decided to use stickers. I made stickers for the Muscat Grape and the Mango Pineapple. I'm only missing one for the Strawberry Peach, which I plan to do next. This is for Varillis. Varillis, originally, I wanted it to be in a bar, but because I couldn't find a image that perfectly suited this specific can, so I just went for this like family home and it was just placed on the table and I tried to work with the lighting as much as possible. Um, in the original design, there's like a straight line that goes across in the middle, like at the end. But it like goes around the can and it will show as like a middle straight line. Either I remove it or I just keep it and I try to work with the shadows. Originally, I actually really did like the line on it because then at the ends it'll meet. That's why I have it kept there. Another thing that I'll probably change is the social media mockups. They have this blur there and it's not really working. I think instead of having a blur there, I could just lower the opacity and that'd be enough. And it would just work in the background. And then these blurs, like made to impress, tailored to impress, and brewed to impress, would be kept in blur because then it would show a very bright appeal. The next thing here is this is a two-page, so I just placed it together to consolidate it. So the bottom is a social media post that I had originally was like a gray box for each one of them, and it didn't really turn out that great. That's why I decided to change it so it matches my theme and it would just go straight across as red to yellow to green. And these are the two designs that I've made above. These are two posters and then a billboard design. This is the last page for the infographics. I'm planning on adding a bit more infographics. I feel like there could be more right here or like right here. I could have another section that would just be like a page of infographic that would just show my infographic. That's it. Um, and then this is a two-page spread that I've created using this infographic in the middle. and I'll just basically explain what this infographic is showing. There's this white area that I feel like I can add a bit more to, either add more text or I'll add a picture.
Hello, thank you for watching, and I'm super happy that you were able to see my video of my presentation, and I hope you liked my design as much as I did with the designs that I did during this semester. Thank you.